Hi there, off on another episode of My Goem. So, today I am going to do something a little different. I have always been telling you, please go and see what is Goa. Our Goa is beautiful. Today what I have done is I have been accompanied by students of the SS Dempo BBA unit who would like to see the heritage of Goa. And I am taking them on a short tour, a whole day tour actually, to North Goa. And we have started off from Panjim and we have come to Banastari. I am standing here on these sand mounds. You can see the boats behind and a coracle behind. And this was the location of the Banastari fort. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have seen the cannon at Kampal. That cannon comes from this fort. So what we will do now is we will go along with the students, and along with them I will bring those aspects of Goa. Maybe you have passed them, but you may not know that they existed over here. So what we will do is we will go up along with the students and see this place. But as I am going to this Banastari fort, we will be walking up the steps which are the only remnant of this place, and where the fort existed, today there is the weekly bazaar, and you will be able to see how a typical bazaar used to look in the Portuguese times. So we won't waste time over here, and we will go make a start of this episode of My Goem and see the Banastari fort. Ladies and gentlemen, when we were small and we were growing up, we had the joy of eating the bora fruit, the berries. In English they are called, the botanical name is Ziziphus zuzuba. And what you see behind me here is this very famous tree of Goa, loved by all the children, called as the bora. This is the bora tree. Just behind me, you see this structure over here. Now this particular structure is the remnant of the old Banastari bridge, and from here we can see a pipe jutting out. That pipe was supplying potable water to Panjim. So you can see that after the new bridge was built, this bridge just remained over here. And from what we hear, this bridge was taken and used somewhere else to connect two places. So this is the remnant of the old Banastari bridge. So after this remnant of the old Banastari bridge, here you can see the steps which led right up to the fort on top from the river, which we will walk up. So on this tour, along with the students of the SY BBA, Dempe College, the BBA unit, we have seen the Banastari fort, and we have now come and we are going to walk across the Khandola bridge which connects Marcel to Amonam. So come along with us and see the sand mining and the river Mandovi. Come on. We are taking all precautions. Whenever you are on the bridge, don't walk on the bridge. Don't park on the bridge. That's why we are walking on this walkway that you see, giving the students an experience about what a bridge is like and what this beautiful river is. And in this river, they are seeing the mangroves, they are seeing sand mining that is happening, and they are taking care. They are creating memories. We urge you through My Goem to also come around, walk around. Goa is a beautiful place. See this, because looking at a bridge is one thing and walking on the bridge is another thing. But whenever you are coming out, please see that you wear a cap so that you don't get sunstroke. Take all precautions, wear good shoes so that you don't slip, you don't get bites, animal bites or snake bites, and take care. And that is what these students are doing, experiencing a walk on the Khandola bridge. Let's join them. From that Khandora bridge, which connects Khandora to Amona, we proceeded ahead to see a small shrine dedicated to Paik Dev, where there were a lot of pottery horses that were offered over there. Each village has got its own style of veneration. And then we came here to a historic place to see the Jain temple, the ruins of the Jain temple in the village of Kudne. Now behind me you can see this beautiful structure. It is called as a Tirthankara. You can see the 4 pillars on which the roof may have rested. Along the sides, very strong wall where people could have sat over here on a roof that may have been covered up with tiles. And this entire place was totally in a disheveled state. The Directorate of Archives has brought it under its wings, and when they were doing the excavation, clearing of this place, they realized that there was a depression over here, there was a well. And when they dug up inside, they found a statue of Buddha, which was broken but which is now lying in the Goa State Museum at Pato. So my students have seen this over here, and now I am going to let you see the temple of the Jains in Kudne. Everyone is fascinated when we talk about caves. Remember that our ancestors were all cave dwellers. And one of the most beautiful set of caves in Goa are at Arvalem near Sankri, very close by to the Arvalem waterfall. Now this you can see, as I am leaning into, is a cave which has been cut out of rock. There is a set of 5 rooms over here, and each room has got a separate ling inside. It also has a room for inhabitation behind, where the person may have stayed over here. But if you look at this place, it gives you a beautiful charm, and it tells you part of the history of my land, that is Goa. Now, My Goem is trying to get all this thing with one intention, so that you can come personally and see this place. Very close by to Sakri village, very historic village, and from Panjim it is not even 40 minutes drive over the Amona Khandora bridge. Please do come, because As we show you these links and the cave, we will also take you to the Arvalem waterfall. My students are enjoying themselves. For them, this is fascination. They have been touching things over here. Why don't you share this joy with them? So I'm going to leave you to see the cave over here, which is more famously known as the Arvalem cave. For you, the Arvalem caves. And by the way, don't forget this friend of yours, the camera, because you can create beautiful memories, send them to people and Goans all over the world. So don't forget the camera and the cap and good shoes. So please do come and visit the Arvalem cave. Here there are 5 compartments, and in 5 compartments there are 5 different links over here. All these caves which are there are facing the west, but this particular cave is facing the north, the south. And there is something very beautiful in this particular link that you will see. It has got the oldest script in Goa, the Brahmi script. Let's take a closer look. The entire base of this ling has got carvings in the older script, the Brahmi script. You can see it here. from the Arvalem caves, we have now come to the Arvalem waterfall. What you see today is just a trickle. Otherwise, in the monsoons, the entire waterfall is a whole slab falling down. Even now, if you see, the pressure is so strong that it has cut a rock and it is falling from there. It falls into a place, a lake, which is called as Bhimkund. Bhim was one of the strongest brothers of the Pandavas. But ladies and gentlemen, when you come over here, especially with children, don't be a little too adventurous and swim very close by to where the water falls, especially not here, because the water that falls, it erodes the rocks inside, it creates holes, and then sometimes you can get sucked inside. These places are meant to be enjoyed, not for tragic scenario. My students here are creating beautiful memories. They come over here and they see this waterfall and the water passing through, and one message that I got from them that I can pass on to you: they splashed the cold water onto their face. They were feeling refreshed. Do that when you come here. Also, this is something I saw when I went to the spice plantations, that when you are very hot, you feel very hot outside, what you do is take room temperature water. In this case, you can take the Arvalem waterfall water, put it in a bottle and just pour it down your spine. It gives you a very, very refreshing feeling, because your spinal column gets cooled down, your entire body gets cooled down. So you can cool down by coming over here and spending your time. And here you can see the Arvalem caves, you can see Arvalem waterfall, and you can see the Rudreshwar temple, where the final rite, the 12-day rites of the Hindus is carried out, and the relics in the form of bone pieces are released into this water. So do come to Arvalem, see this place and be part of Goa. Such type of heritage is being brought to you by My Goem through Prudent Media. And also, one thing we should not forget, those people behind the camera who are doing a superb job, the cameraman. We travel all over to get you things which are unseen or lesser seen, so that you can come out, find time on holidays, bring your children and show them this place before it disappears. So I am going to leave you to watch the Arvalem waterfall.